Every once in a while, something revolutionary comes along that makes us stop and see things differently. Something that radically changes the way we see our world. That time is now. Today, METI is introducing an evolutionary leap forward in the world of medical simulation. Meet iStan. What makes iStan so different from other simulators? To understand that, we have to go back to the beginning. In 2004, METI embarked on a journey to reinvent the way it looked at simulation technology. Jointly funded by the U.S. Army Research Development Engineering Command and the U.S. Army Medical Research and Materiel Command, iStan owes its conception, in part, to the U.S. Army's need to develop a more portable and versatile simulator for use in combat scenarios. This high-level calling became the catalyst for METI's engineers to re-examine their whole approach and thinking toward designing simulators.
In the past, we've been building mannequins, taking mannequins off the shelf, hard plastic shells, and basically grinding the insides out like you would a pumpkin. We pull the guts out, we grind it, we cut it, trying to build a place for electronics. This is the first time we've had the opportunity to actually build a frame to hold for the arms, legs, the joints, and build electronics on top of that.
Unlike previous simulators, METI's engineers started building the iStan from the inside out, starting with the human skeletal structure as the literal backbone of the design. A new kind of simulator slowly began to evolve that more realistically mimicked the anatomical workings of the human body. The evolution, the metamorphosis from idea to prototype, however, was not an easy one. Thanks to their incredible dedication and determination, the iStan team were able to transform the ideas they had envisioned into reality. But getting to that point would be both an inspiring and, at times, frustrating journey for them.
Essentially, nobody has done anything like that before. So we suddenly were trying to go into some areas of research where there was not documentation, there were no articles, there was not previous research or previous try in trying to achieve this purpose. So there was a lot of try and error during this whole process. We also were pushing all our vendors to create skins, to create fonts, to create all different kind of materials that they have never been used before.
A very tough task for us. Just designing a frame that could hold the weight to withstand the movements, holding the arms and legs in place, trying to figure out how we can run the cables through the body, through the joints without pinching wires and without crimping the hoses. Very difficult to work that out.
Once the design had been proven on paper, the first full-size working prototype had to be built. Using an optical scan of a real human and a unique process called LifeCast, a full life-size model for iStan was painstakingly created. Hours of detailed work went into getting the most realistic and accurate representation of the human form possible. Face, skin, hands, bone structure, every aspect of the body was meticulously captured.
The purpose of the optical scan is to give you a sense of all the geometry and all the dimensions of a real person, because we want to create a realistic person that with all the size and all dimensions and all the features that this simulator needed to have. The purpose of the LifeCast is to provide now all the features that regularly every human being has on his skin.
And reaching that stage was only half the story. Many questions still remained unanswered and challenges unsolved. With all the features that the engineers wanted to build into the new simulator, would everything fit? Would iStan hold up to a rigorous testing process? Would iStan live up to the incredible expectations that had been set for it? Again, thanks to the amazing work of the iStan team and many other people both inside and outside of METI, the vision was able to become a reality. iStan was born.
It's a great feeling to finally see this coming through. The last 6 months has been tremendous. We've gone from literally just a few wires and bones here and there to just this really great product.
So, what does make iStan so revolutionary? Firstly, iStan is controlled completely wirelessly. This breakthrough feature allows more freedom, more versatility, and more realism than ever seen in another simulator. And iStan's true-to-life articulated motion means spine, neck, arms, hips all move with incredible accuracy and realism. The skin of iStan truly acts, looks, and feels like real human skin. Finally, iStan comes fully loaded with features. Lifelike bodily secretions and sweating, jugular vein distension, bilateral chest movement and flail chest, and real chest, heart, and bowel sounds are just a few of the exciting innovations this next generation patient simulator provides.
Experience the excitement of what iStan is and what it represents to the future of medical education and simulation.
Looking at iStan, the integration of the whole mechanism within a mannequin that was much more life-sized and not sort of built apart, I think it's going to do nothing but get better.
Now that I see iStan, now I want that and I like it.
iStan will not only revolutionize what we can do with simulators, but medical education as a whole, and our ability to improve patient safety. Ultimately, to revolutionize the way we save lives. iStan. Welcome to the future.